आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Okay, question is given to us. Let E1 and E2 be two independent events such that PE1 is equals to P1 and PE2 equals to P2. What we have to do, we have to describe in words of the event whose probabilities are. So four parts are given. So we have to describe each and every part in word. So let us start this question. So first part which is given to us is P1, P2. Now as per the question, it is given that P of E1 is equals to P1 and P of E2 is equals to P2. So we can replace these two in the question part. So P1, P2 can be written as PE1 into PE2. Now as per the event, as we know the E1, E2 are the two independent events. So PE1 into PE2 we can write these as P of E1 intersection E2. So now we can say E1 and E2 because there is an intersection sign between these two events. So we'll say E1 and E2 occurs simultaneously. So we'll say E1 and E2 occurs simultaneously. Now moving to the next part. So our next part is given to us 1 minus P1 into P2. So let us just note it down. 1 minus P1 into P2. This is our second part. Again we can substitute these. So here 1 minus P of E1 into P2. Or P2 we can replace P2 with P of E2. Now what we can write down? We can write down 1 minus PE1 as P of E1 dash. That is complement. So P of E1 complement into P of E2, which can be written as P of E1 complement intersection E2. So in words, what I can say that E1 does not occur but E2 occur. So E1 does not occur but E2 occur. Now moving to third one part, 1 minus P1 into 1 minus P2. So let us just write it down. So third part is 1 minus. So 1 minus P1 into 1 minus P2. Now we can write this one as directly 1 minus PE1 complement. In the same way, 1 minus P2 as P of E2 complement. So here this can be written as 1 minus P of E1 complement intersection E2 complement. And this can be written as 1 minus, okay, below we'll be writing down. So this can be written as 1 minus, as they are having the complement. So I can write down 1 minus P of E1 union E2. So here what we can say after opening the bracket, we can say it would be P of E1 union E2. Now as per the union, we know that either E1 or E2 or both E1 and E2 occurs in word. So moving to the last one part. So last part is given to us. The question is P1 plus P2 minus 2 P1 P2. So let us write it down. Fourth one is P1 plus P2 minus 2 P1 P2. Again we'll be replacing the same. So let us write it down. P of E1 plus P of E2 minus twice of T1, T of E1 into E2. So directly I can write minus 2 of P of E1 intersection E2. Now after that, what we can write this one as P of E1 union E2, P of E1 union E2 minus P of E1 intersection E2. So that's we can say. So here this means that either E1 or E2 occurs but not both. So that means either E1 or E2 means one of them. So that's how we can describe. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।